I wanted to stay in the military until someone told me I wasn't college material, and then out of spite I went back to my barracks and I Googled Good Schools USA, which if I had WSP at that point I would have known that's not the correct way to do a college search. I was in the Marine Corps for 4 years, 2017 to 2021, with 2nd Battalion, 3rd Marines. Within 48 hours of getting my DD-214, I showed up at University of Michigan for my WSP Humanities cohort.
The whole goal is to help veterans or active duty transitioning into the civilian world, helping them build that bridge to higher education.
So you arrive on campus, you stay in the dorms, we keep you pretty busy from the morning into the evening.
The Humanities Week, although it's difficult and rigorous, it allows for more free thinking because there's no definitive answer to what you're doing.
The Humanities, I've never read literature like this, especially in depth. It's like, we're reading the Declaration of Independence, we're reading Frederick Douglass, we're reading very, very important texts from history.
Getting to see veterans who have political science majors or are involved in law and how successful they are, I didn't think that was attainable. It actually made me want to go towards law.
STEM Week has been really intense. It kind of exposed you a little bit to what STEM is all about.
It's still stuff I've used here at Harvard in calculus when we go over the unit circle or we talk about radians. Some of these principles still come up and you think okay, if I'm familiar with the M19 plotting board, I think I can get my head around a unit circle.
In the STEM program, I think it's more of those study groups that we get to do at night because you really get to struggle with each other and realize that you don't have to do it alone. You don't have to be struggling by yourself, that there's gonna be people out there with the answers and they're gonna wanna help you. And so getting to see yourself go from getting one answer right to getting all of them and the next day, it's very fulfilling and it's comforting knowing that people actually want to see you succeed.
So there's Humanities, which I work under, then there's also STEM, and then business.
The business course has been very eye-opening for me. I jumped in not knowing anything about business, but I feel like it's important. Definitely learned a lot of things I never knew about, and especially the entrepreneur part. That was definitely motivating in a lot of ways. This will help you learn the language and the lingo of what the business world is like and how to operate and take care of yourself in there.
I think the biggest limiting factor keeping enlisted veterans out of schools, out of colleges, out of elite colleges is they don't think they can, so they don't try.
So a lot of our students, they're uncertain of their place as a student. Many of them may have had a difficult educational experience, either in high school or in community college. And so they do not have they don't regard their academic skills at the level that they really should.
WSP allowed me to prove it to myself that I could do this. WSP kind of gave me the confidence that I needed. I was overconfident.
Pursuing a degree wasn't even on my mind. And that was never actually talked about when I transitioned out of the military. So coming through WSP as a participant, it just opened my eyes to the possibilities that were out there for me.
I think the overall experience for everyone is a positive, beneficial one.
Sometimes they're afraid to leave the military because that's what they've known for so many years. Some of them it's been 15 years, some of them it's only been a year. But regardless, it's still a transition. So they want you to know that you're not alone and not to be afraid to make that step.
By the time that you leave a WSP cohort, you have the confidence that you can be successful in a college classroom. And that's what it's all about.